Shalom Israel. It's your King and Shepherd with another message of daily edification brought to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All praise is due. Peace and blessings to the royal house of David. Here for installment 2 of the War Scrolls. I'm going to continue reading from the part that we left off at. There's still more information, and you're going to see why the Most High says he does all things decently and in order. You're going to hear how detailed he is. See, we can't be children of or sons of the Most High if we don't do things decently and in order. The Most High likes order. Without any order, all right, you don't have anything, all right? Order must be maintained. Order in your house, order in how you conduct your life, order in how you deal with the Most High, order in how we deal with each other, order in how you deal with your children, order in how you deal with your brothers, order in how you deal with your sisters. All that's got to be in order, man. And that's something that, was one of the main things that was taken from us in our captivity, was we lost our order. So I'm going to show you through the scriptures just how important order is to the Most High. All right. I'm going to pick up, for those of you that downloaded it, on page 687. All right. Under the War Scrolls. I'm going to start off where we left off, but I'm going to read that first paragraph again just to bring you up to speed. And it reads, "And when the banners of the infantry caused their hearts to melt, then the power of God will strengthen the hearts of the sons of light. In the 7th section, the great hand of the power will overcome Belial and all the angels under his control, and all the men of his forces shall be destroyed forever. And this is the total destruction of the sons of darkness and service to power according to the years of war." Now, that's just the kickoff. I'm going to continue reading. "And the Holy One shall shine forth in support of the truth, in the annihilation of the sons of darkness. Then a great roar preceded them when they took hold of the implements of war. And the chiefs of the tribes and the priests of the tribe of the Levites, the chiefs of the tribes, the fathers of the congregation, the priests, and thus for the Levites and the courses of the heads of the procession will go forth. The number of the congregation's tribe is 52. They shall set in the rank the chiefs of the priests after the chief priest and his deputy." Y'all hear that? The chief priest and his deputy. "There will be 12 chief priests to serve in the regular offering before the power. The chiefs of the courses will number 26 and shall serve in their courses. After them, the chiefs of the Levites who serve continually will number 12 in all, one to a tribe. The chiefs of their concourses, the chiefs of their courses shall serve each man in his office. The chiefs of the tribes and fathers of the congregation shall support them, taking their post continually at the gates of the sanctuary." So the Levites are going to go back into their original position over the sanctuary, one per tribe, okay? "The chiefs of their courses, from the age of 50 upwards, shall take their posts with their commissioners on their festivals." What are the festivals? Which are new moons and Sabbaths. Didn't we just come back into that? This all through the spirit, right? I just told y'all we're going back on the lunar calendar, right? Well, look here. Their commissioners on their festivals, which are new moons and Sabbaths, and on every day of the year. These shall take their posts at the burnt offerings and sacrifices to arrange the sweet-smelling incense according to the will of the power, in order to atone for all his congregation and to satisfy themselves before him continually at the table of glory. All of these they shall arrange at the time of the year of remission. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, I thought we was done with the law. Why we got to do that? It's not going to be us. It's going to be the ones that come in after. See, Psalms 133 says, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. Yeah, they're going to be doing that. All right. In respect to the first fruits. We're not going to be doing that. They are. They're going to be the ones sacrificing and all of that. Those who are the first fruits, who have been transformed, who have taken on that eternal life. Remember, I told you, these are going to be ones that eat from the tree of life. All right. That bears its fruit every 30 days, whatever. Once we get everything established. But until then, there's going to be the sacrifices are going to be put back in place. All right. For them. All right. Just so you know. All right. During the remaining 33 years of the war, the men of renown, those called of the congregation, and all the heads of the congregation's family shall choose for themselves men of war for all the lands of the nations. I'm going to read that again. During the remaining 33 years of the war, the men of renown, that's the imperial guard, all right, those called of the congregation, and all the heads of the congregation's family shall choose for themselves men of war for all the lands of the nations. So yes, there's going to be a draft. They shall prepare capable men for themselves from all tribes of Israel to go out for battle according to the call to war. A draft, year by year. But during the years of remission, they shall not ready men to go out for battle, for it is a Sabbath of rest for Israel. So every 6 years, gonna be scrapping. 7th year, take a break. The war will be waged during the 35 years of service. For 6 years, the entire congregation will wage it together. Then the war will be waged with divisions during the 29 remaining years. In the first year, they will fight against Mesopotamia. In the second, the war will be fought against the sons of Lud. In the third, they shall fight against the rest of the sons of Aram, which are Uz, Hul, Tagar, and Mesha, who are beyond the Euphrates. In the 4th and 5th years, they will go to battle against the sons of Arphaxad. In the 6th and 7th year, they shall fight against all the sons of Assyria, all right, and Persia, and those of the east go up to the great desert. In the 8th year, they will fight against the sons of Elam. In the 9th year, they will fight against the sons of Ishmael and Keturah. And during the following 10 years, the war will be divided against the sons of Ham, according to their families, tribes, and clans, and their territories. During the remaining 10 years, the war shall be divided against all the sons of Japhet, according to their territories. See? So Japhet is last. All right? So, same way we got taken down and put into slavery, the same way we're going to kick their ass. See, Japhet was the last one to have us in captivity, right? That's why we under Japhet. Right? Pharisees, dumb fucks thinking that this white man is Esau. He's not. He's Japhet. And we're going to go down the line and fuck them up in the same order that they put us in slavery. Isn't that nice? Let's go to Psalms 83 real quick. This is the Confederacy. All right. Psalms 83. Starting at verse 1. Keep not thy silence, O power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek, and the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also has joined with them, and they have holpen the children of Lot. All right, so we're going to go to war for what? Almost 2 generations. It's going to be a lot of fighting, a lot of killing. And this is what it's going to take for us to fully gain our independence. You know, right? This is what it's going to take. But after all that, all right, after all that, that's when we get to this. Isaiah chapter 60. Let's go down to verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in favor I have had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day or night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, these nations shall be utterly wasted. Hear that? Now, let's go on back to the War Scrolls. Okay, and look what it says. In paragraph 3rd paragraph from the bottom, page 687. The chiefs of their courses from the age of 50 upwards shall take their posts with their commissioners on their festivals, which are the new moons and Sabbaths, and on every day of the year. They shall take their posts at the burnt offerings and sacrifices to arrange the sweet-smelling incense according to the will of the power, in order to atone for all his congregation, and to satisfy themselves before him continually at the table of glory. See, so all the eating we doing, that's all the burnt offering is, man. Gonna be cooking and eating. All right? Y'all wonder why I'm always barbecuing and cooking and shit? Hey, I'm practicing, man. Practicing. All right? Check it out. All of these they shall arrange at the time of the year of remission. Now listen, during the remaining 33 years of the war, the men of renown, those called of the congregation, and all the heads of the congregation's family shall choose for themselves men of war for all the lands of the nations. Now, what did it just say? It said that the forces of the Gentiles are going to be brought, and those that don't comply are going to be utterly wasted. Well, who's going to do the wasting? That's what I'm saying. It's just a small peanut of how things is going to be. All right. We're going to have thousands and thousands of men in the Imperial Israelite Army to go globally and fuck up anybody that goes against us. So, you got it right here from the scriptures. And please don't say that it's not canon, because it is. It hasn't happened yet. You can read all through the Bible and you won't see anything like this here. All right? You won't see anything like this. All right? This is what we're getting ready for. You won't hear this anywhere else. You won't hear any of these camps or anybody else discussing this, because number one, they don't have a leader or a ruler to even bring it out. They think they're going to sit on their ass. Yahweh Shai going to come and pull them up into the chariots, and then, United States is going to get the missiles. That's what they think. And as you can see, that's not the case. They're not linking any of these scriptures to any of the extended writings to get the true nectar of what the fuck is getting ready to happen. All right? That's what I said. If you're going to be in this body, man, it's a whole lot deeper than what you think. It's a whole lot deeper, man. Let me continue on. During the remaining 33 years of the war, the men of renown, those called of the congregation, and all the heads of the congregation's family shall choose for themselves men of war for all the lands of the nations. They shall prepare capable men for themselves from all the tribes of Israel to go out for battle according to the call to war, year by year. But during the years of remission, they shall not ready men to go out for battle, for it is a Sabbath of rest for Israel. The war will be waged during the 35 years of service. For 6 years, the entire congregation will wage it together. Then the war shall be waged with divisions during the 29 remaining years. Divisions. This is why there's going to be a big draft, and the more men we get, if you want to fight, it's going to be plenty of time for that. All right? In the first year, they will go out and fight against Mesopotamia. In the second, the war will be fought against the sons of Lud. In the third, they shall fight against the rest of the sons of Aram, which are Uz, Hul, Tagar, and Mesha, who are beyond the Euphrates. In the fourth and fifth year, they will battle against the sons of Arphaxad. In the second and seventh year, they shall fight against all the sons of Assyria and Persia, and those of the east up to the great desert. In the 8th year, they will fight against the sons of Elam. That's the Persians. In the 9th year, they will fight against the sons of Ishmael and Keturah. And during the following 10 years, the war shall be divided against the sons of Ham, according to their families, tribes, clans, and their territories. During the remaining 10 years, the war shall be divided against all the sons of Japheth, according to their territories. Now, I'm getting ready to move into the rule. This is called the rule of trumpets, all right? There's a trumpet during wartime for just about everything you can think of. I'm going to go through some of them. This is the rule of the trumpets. These are the trumpets of alarm for all their service for the armies of the power and their commissioned men. The men will be set in divisions by tens of thousands and thousands and hundreds and fifties and tens. Upon the trumpets they will rely, and upon the sound of the trumpets which they shall create for the different sounds, upon the sounds of the trumpets which they shall create for the different sounds when the gates of the war are open, so that the infantry will advance, and the trumpets for the signal of the slain, and the trumpets of the ambush, and the trumpets of pursuit when the enemy is vanquished, and the trumpets of reassembly when the battle returns. So you got different trumpets for different aspects of war. You got a trumpet to assemble, a trumpet to assemble battle formations, a trumpet to blow when the enemy is advancing, a trumpet to blow for the slain, a trumpet to blow for ambushes, a trumpet to blow when it's time to pursue the enemy when they retreat, a trumpet to blow when the battle returns, when they're coming back. All right. On the trumpets for the assembly of the congregation they shall write the call of power. On the trumpets for the assembly of the chiefs they shall write the princes of power. On the trumpets of the formations they shall write the rule of the power. On the trumpets of the men of renown they shall write the heads of the congregations, clans. Then, when they shall assemble at the house of meeting, they shall write the peace of power in the camps of his saints. On the trumpets for their campaigns they shall write the mighty deeds of power, to scatter the enemy and to put all those who hate justice to flight, and a withdrawal of mercy from all who hate the power. On the trumpets of the battle formations they shall write formations of the divisions of power to avenge his anger on all the sons of darkness. On the trumpets for assembling the infantry when the gates of war open, that they might go out against the battle line of the enemy, they shall write a remembrance of requital at the appointed time of the power. On the trumpets of the slain they shall write the hand of the might of the power in battle, so as to bring down all the slain because of unfaithfulness. On the trumpets of ambush they shall write mysteries of the power to wipe out wickedness. On the trumpets of pursuit they shall write power has struck all the sons of darkness. He shall not diminish his anger until they are annihilated. When they return from battle to enter the formation, they shall write upon the trumpets of retreat, power has gathered. On the trumpets for the way of return from battle with the enemy to enter the congregation in Jerusalem, they shall write the joy of power and a peaceful return. Now, the next thing up is the description of the banners. I just took you through the trumpets. Most High has a massive army. And the reason the trumpets are in place is because when you got thousands of men on the battlefield and there's noise, that's a way to communicate, right? You got trumpets for that. And each trumpet is going to have its own distinctive sound so that the army knows how to respond to it. That's what it's for, all right? They got a trumpet to form up. They got a trumpet for ambushes. They got a trumpet for retreat. They got a trumpet for every aspect of war that you could think about. You see how detailed the Most High is? But it all starts here. It all starts here. All right. This is what is needed to protect and sustain the royal house. This is what's needed. And like I told y'all, all y'all got to do is watch, what is that? Game of Thrones. You'll see all of this on there, and now you know where they got it from. See, Hollywood wants you to make believe that we're learning from them. No, they learned all this from us, from the power. He's the one that did this. All right? I know in this day and age, you hear Imperial Guard. It sounds like some fucking video game. It's not, man. An Imperial Guard is just that. It's a guard. It's a guard to guard the throne. The most powerful throne known to man. The throne of Yahweh. All right? That's what's coming back. That's who you represent. This is why you can't be out here being sloppy. Because see, when this takes off and it starts to form up the way it's supposed to, in its true and natural essence, you're going to wish that you took it a lot more seriously. Look how far we've come now. Look how far we've come now. And like I said, we're going to need real men, real princesses, right? We will accept nothing less, all right? And year by year, men are going to be needed to fill the ranks, to go into the other nations and countries, to keep their ass down the way they did us. We're going to occupy every part of this globe, every part. Guess what's going to be needed for that? Children, boys that will be raised up in the fear and admonition of the Lord, who know their history, full of faith, ready to fight for the kingdom. All right? This is the inception of that. And we're going to need aqua women that are on their shit, man, that are on point. No jealousy, no bullshitting, no hating on one another, no stupid ass cliques, none of that shit. All right? This is why got to nip it in the bud now. If you don't believe in this, do me a favor and just get the fuck out, man. Because it's coming. How many of y'all thought that you never lived to see the RFID chip or the mark of the beast? Well, guess what? It's here. That video I showed y'all yesterday, it's gone. They took it down. Just that quick. Just like that. It's gone. Because they don't want you to know what's coming. The information that you get here in the royal house, you're not going to get nowhere else. Now, yeah, you can see the video on TikTok, but you ain't going to have nobody line it up with the scriptures. All right? These dumbass law keepers, all they worried about is who had a damn piece of bacon or some dumbass shit like that. They're going to see the error of their fucking ways real soon. All right? But I could give two fucks about them. My responsibility is this house. And the men and women who are here, who are serious, who want to be loyal to the throne. This is the Most High's time. We're not going to fuck it up for him. We're going to be on point in every respect and in every way. All right? So, I pray that this message was edifying to y'all. More on the way. But I'm going to let you chew on this. Look, download it, man. Download the rejected text, man. Download it. I'm telling you. You won't be disappointed. It's called The Lost Books of the Bible, The Great Rejected Text. Okay? Download it. So I guess that's it for right now. What else do we have? We got man, we got the rule. We went through the rule of the trumpets. What's next? We got the rule of the banners. All right. The shields. Okay. The shield and the swords. Horsemen. Cavalry. Yeah, we got a lot to go through, y'all. But I'm not finna go through all that today. We'll pick up on the next go round. And I believe that's the description of the banners, the rule of the banners. So the banners is like, you know, remember the flag was designed, got the menorah with the 12. That's a banner, you know. When the Imperial Guard roll out, they got staffs. They got like these long spears with the flag attached. All of that, man. All of that goes, you know. Because on a battlefield, you got to know who's who. You got to know if you're gaining position or if you're losing position. That's what's called the standard bearer. Standard bearer is the one, if you ever watch some of these old war movies like Glory or something like that, you see the dude, he ain't got no gun, no nothing. All he do is carry that flag, and it's tall and high up. All right, they get that from us. That shows which way the battle's going. So when the flag is blowing here, when they advance, guess what? The flag starts to move. But when it stops and it starts to go this way, then the army's going to retreat. That's what they mean as far as a standard. When they say raise the standard, that's the position of that in the army is called a standard bearer. He bears the standard. See? So it shows either you're advancing or that you're retreating. All right? And all of that is incorporated in the Most High's army. All right? Like it just said, there's going to be divisions. All right? Thousands of men. We just starting out now. That's why he said that we're a mustard seed right now. But pretty soon, it's going to blossom and be huge. All right? We're going to have enough men to go into every nation on this country, whoop their ass, and hold them down. All right? So, there will be men, like I say, the first fruits are going to be immortal. But we will be having a draft with men that are not immortal that are going to have to go out and fight. So, it all starts here. All right? Well, that's enough for right now. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Mashiach Yahushai. See y'all on the next go round. This is the end of War Scrolls Part 2. KD out. Shalom.